Alright, sorry my phone cut off, but I was talking about the fluval filter here. People say not to clean it with chlorine, but what I'm doing is I am going to clean it with tap water anyways. But I have the second one I'm going to put in it for now, and I'm going to swap them out and clean them, go through and see how they clean up, and hopefully they're fine. So, and right now I'm going to show you how I was scraping the 50 gallon here. What I was doing is coming down. I just got this from auto parts store, this little scraper, pretty cheap. I buy a thing of razor blades. But come from up top and underneath, you just kind of work your whole way down. I'm going to switch my blade out, this thing's getting a little dull. I already did the other side. It didn't take me very long to get the mass part of it out. The gasket scraper does definitely help. Makes your life a hell of a lot easier. And I got a plastic one just to make sure I didn't scrape the glass or something stupid. But it goes in a lot easier like that. All I do is work my whole way down. And this tank looks like it actually has been redone before. Just from this little seam right here is what I'm judging that off of. But I figured it had been sitting for a while. I had some mold in the silicone. So I might as well just go ahead and reseal it. I wasn't going to. It held water fine. But then I was thinking about it. It's like, well, I don't feel like dealing with mold and stuff. I'm sure the fish wouldn't like that. As typically is a fairly long process, but I've been doing it, do a little bit one day, come back to it, type of thing when I have time. I'm not like rushing or anything. This is going to be a planted tank. I have some ideas. Been doing some research. It's going to be a dirted bottom tank, and then from there, I got a lot off one piece. I'm done with that. I just got to clean it up. But anyways, I was going to do a dirty tank. And on the one side, on the far end down there, I'm going to mount it up pretty high with dirt. And I'm actually going to make a cave on that side. And then I'm going to sweep it down and end up going to sand. But it will have dirt underneath. I'm going to cap it with a gravel, and then I'm going to go with sand on top of that. So hopefully it'll be a nice tapered look. So essentially we'll have a mound on this end, come down. Probably mid-tank it'll start flattening out, and then have sand, and I might come up with the sand just a little bit. I'm not sure, but kind of go with like a mountainous island type look is what I'm envisioning, with a bunch of live plants on it. Then it goes down to a beach, and then it'll be all plants on this side too. The middle I might keep kind of barren. I mean, maybe some rocks here and there. I do have some driftwood I pulled out of the river. I'm gonna clean and sterilize, and I got some flat rock to make the cave. I do have some bigger pieces of rock I got with this tank, so it'll be, that side might end up being all rock, and I might do it just like this, or I might do in the corner. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm gonna play around and kind of set rocks in and see what I think. But what I'm thinking of doing in the cheapest way is some Miracle-Gro organic potting mix, which that's what everybody seems to be using. And then they say put clay in it, but since I'm going to use that substrate right there, it has all the nutrients in it, so I might not use any clay. And from what I understand, the clay is for plants that have color in them, helps bring color out of them. I might get some stuff for nutrients for the plant. Then I do have some extra gravel I can cap with. But I will cap mainly with that stuff there on the dirt side. so it'll all be black. And then the sand, I'll cap with some of that gravel. The other stuff they have, I'll mix some of that in with it, and then do sand. And the sand I'm going to use for the research I've been doing is the pool filter sand. It seems to be a little bit coarser, but it gives you that nice white look, and it doesn't stay suspended in the water. So I'll take some videos when I'm doing that, but there's a certain way to rinse all your different types of gravel with a 5-gallon bucket that seems to work pretty well. So I'm going to try it out for the first time. But this here, I'll see how ambitious I get today, but I might end up siliconing it today. But we'll see. So I'll have some more videos to post later on when I get this thing done.